What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is all about a Q&A. But before I get started, please, if you ever have any questions, leave a comment down below, because the questions I'm going to be answering in this particular video are questions that I got in the comments, on Telegram, on Instagram. So if you ever have questions, let me know and I'll make another video explaining and answering your questions. Right, so the first question that I got was, what are the best pairs to trade? And there isn't really a best pair. It also depends on how you trade. If you really want to be trading actively, then I think the best thing to do is start with one particular pair and build your strategy on that pair. So pick, for example, euro dollar, test the strategy there, see how well it works. And then you might want to test another pair and stick with the best ones. When I was developing my strategy, I tested 20-30 pairs, and right now I only trade 10 pairs. That's because my strategy works better in certain pairs. So there aren't really the best pairs. Of course, if you go for the crosses and the exotics, you're going to pay more in terms of spreads. So I think it's the smartest to start with the basics, so the majors and the minors. Test your strategy there, and if it works well on those pairs, start there, and then maybe start with testing the exotics, and then ditch the ones that don't really work well, ditch the ones that have high spreads for you. Or the point is, start with testing your strategy on multiple pairs to figure out what works best. There isn't really one particular best pair. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. The next question I got was, how can I trade in a smart way? How can I only take a few trades a month and that's it? And that's a really good question, because I noticed that a lot of people just want to trade every day. And it's not needed, guys. It is not needed. I take 10 trades a month on average, and I can live off that. 10 trades a month. You don't want to be taking suboptimal trades. The only trades you should be taking are the A+ trades that follow your plan, and too many people just are wasting time, energy and money on suboptimal trades. So if you're trading and you're taking a lot of trades, really think for yourself, like, is this needed? Do I need to take all these trades? Are these optimal trades, yes or no? And if they are not, ditch the suboptimal trades, get rid of them, focus on the main plan that you have, the main trades, the best trades, and stick to those. I trade 10 pairs, like I said, and I have 10 trades a month. That's it. So I guess to kind of get the best trade, you need to know what for you is the best trade. So to do that, you need to know your strategy inside out. You need to know exactly what you're looking for, and only trade when that's evident on a chart. And that's just a habit you kind of have to develop over time, to stick to the plan and only take the greatest setups. So another point that I want to discuss today, it's not really a question that I got, but it's something that I see a lot of people do, especially when they have been trading for 2-3 years, even 4 years. They focus on getting more information. And it's really different from normal life, because let's say you go to university, more information is better. If you don't have all the information, you're going to fail the test. But in trading, if you don't have all the information and you only master a few pieces, that's the best thing to do. And there's a disconnection there, and because of that, a lot of people, especially that have been trading for a long time, focus on getting more information, get the next book, watch the next video, look at the next chart, but they are getting more information, but it doesn't bring you anywhere if it's not structured and if it doesn't fit with you and your trading. So if you're someone that has been trading for 2, 3, 4 years and still is not profitable, which is fine. I've been there as well. But please stop looking at the charts every single day. It doesn't bring you anywhere. You can do this for 5 years in a row from now on and you will still not be anywhere. Chart time is great to get an understanding of how a market moves, but more than that, no. It should be with a goal in mind if you're going to watch charts. And you should be doing that with backtesting, gathering statistics. So if you, like I said, if you're losing right now after years, take a look at yourself. Don't watch the charts for a week and take a look at yourself. Do I have a clear strategy? Do I have a clear plan? Do I know that my strategy has worked in the past? If you can't answer those 3 questions, then you shouldn't be watching the charts. You should be finding an answer to those questions. You should be working on your strategy. What even is your strategy? Do you have exact entry rules? Do you have exact take profit rules? Do you have exact management rules? Do you have exact risk management rules? Journaling rules? You need to know all these things. You need to know them beforehand, before you take a trade, before you look at a chart. You need to know these things. So quit looking at the charts and start with building a foundation on the back end. Nowadays, I trade 10 minutes a day. That's it. I can stop with my company. I can quit everything and only work for 10 minutes a day, and I can still make a living. How is that possible in my trading? Because I prepared. Because I've done so much backtesting and planning and making things clearer and clearer, that the execution of a trade and the trading itself takes just 10 minutes a day. That's the point that you really want to go through. Everything should be planned out, guys. You don't want to wake up and be like, oh, this chart looks great. Yeah, I'm buying. Oh, this line looks fucking nice. I'm buying this as well. That's just a recipe for disaster. That's not how you want to approach it. So ask yourself these 3 questions. If you're struggling with that, let me know. Comment down below, ask your questions. I will help you out. It's a struggle, guys, but be realistic. Like, how is looking at charts every day helping you? Really ask that question to yourself. So the next thing is, what is the importance of a trading plan? Like, how important is having a trading plan? And I kind of already answered it, but to dive deeper in it, without a plan, you're going to fail. That's just a given. If you start a business and you're just fucking around and, oh yeah, I'm going to do this and then a bit of that, you will fail. Every successful business has a clear plan. They know their customers. They know their targets. They know their leads. They know how they get from lead to sales. They know how to get from cold audience to warm audience to sales, etc. Everything is planned out. They know exactly how much they make on a certain product, on a certain program. It's all planned out. And in trading as well, I don't know any successful trader that just wakes up, opens the chart, places a trade because it looks good and that's it. It's planned out. They have it planned out in a certain way. And if you want to win, you need to have a clear plan. I can't stress that enough, guys. I don't know any profitable trader without a plan. If you go to a trading firm and you're on the floor and you're like, oh yeah, I bought this. Oh, why did you buy it? Yeah, this line looks great. Yeah, so what's your plan for it? How are you going to manage it? Where's your target, etc.? Oh, I don't know, but it looks great. Next day you don't have to come anymore. It's that simple. Plan everything. And it kind of brings me to the next point, which is how to follow the fucking plan. Because you can make a plan, but if you can't follow it, you're still shit, basically. And I think that's what a lot of people struggle with. And there's 2 components to it. Number 1, confidence. Number 2, discipline and building it in a routine. So I spoke about confidence a lot in the past. And confidence is needed to be following a plan. I've given this example before. If you have to give a presentation and you don't prepare, you will shit yourself on stage. But if you prepare, if you study, then you're going to nail the presentation and it will all go well. You will be on stage confident, giving the presentation like a man, and just doing everything right. So confidence is key, and you build it by preparation. So by knowing that your plan works, you can follow it. And that's kind of the hard thing, because you don't know if your plan works if you haven't followed it. So there's kind of this loop that you're stuck in. And that's where discipline really comes in. You really have to set a goal like, okay, I made a plan, I've done the back testing, I'm going to follow this plan for a month, no matter what. I don't look at the outcome, I want to build the habit of following the plan for 1 month. That's it. And you should be able to do that and build the discipline to do that just for 1 month. And then when the month is done, congratulate yourself, you did well, and then aim for a new month. And then after 2 months, you have built the habit of following your plan. Then you can take a look at your journal. What did you do right? What did you do wrong? How can you improve? Step by step, guys. Don't try to do everything at once, step by step. That brings me to the last question, which is, what's the importance, like how important is a trading journal? It's key. It is key. Without a journal, you don't know what mistakes you're making. You don't know where you can improve. You don't know if your stop can be tighter, if your target can be bigger. Everything is in your journal. If you spend an hour with your journal, you will learn 10 times more than from hours of watching the chart. So if you have a plan, if you have back tested it, if you are trading it, have a journal. Fill it in every month. Take an hour to watch in a journal. How can you improve? How can you lose less money on your losers? How can you make more money on your winners? How can you get more winning trades? If you answer these 3 questions every month by looking into your journal, you will become so much better than from just looking at charts. So get a journal, guys. It's that simple. So that's it for this Q&A. If you're someone that has questions, comment down below. Send me an email, send me a message. Do something, take action. That's how you improve. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. See you next time.